guys, this is a public service announcement. So earlier today, I got some communications, and I think I kind of, made it clear that something was happening. I noticed that the president of the United States, who has launched a fund in order to fund for the recount and all these activities, was being hijacked. So I was taking a look into it, contacted many people that had retweeted it, communicated to it, and I did this. Let me show you what I did. Actually, I'll tell you what it is. So I'm going to take you there before it's taken down. But here's how I'm going to walk you through a super hijack. So there are many, many times that I've said a few things, and even though there's evidence of such things going on, obviously there's always that inclination. Well, there's so many people that are promoting this one person, this individual. It can't be bad. It can't. We just can't fathom it. So there is a movement, as you all know, that is called Stop the Steal. Stop the Steal US. Well, they just got busted. It's actually not something that is legitimate in the sense of here's all these events and these people that are coming. They're great people, right? Great people. But when you hit the donate button, I'm going to show you where it takes you. It's not for the president. It's not for that. Here is where it takes you. It takes you to one-time donations to Cash App and PayPal of Ali Alexander, a convicted felon for fraud. He is telling people to give him money. Someone actually donated thinking that it was going to the president's fund, and the president's fund for Stop the Steal. Now, how can something like that happen? I mean, this guy, has to be working with the president, says everyone. Well, I'll tell you how he did the fraud. So as you see, he's the one collecting the money, and you're not seeing it because I didn't share the screen. Let me do it again. I apologize for that. Here we go. One-time donations. I urge you to go yourself and check it out. Don't take my word for it. Go to stopthesteal.us, click the donate button, and it goes straight to him, to his Cash App, to his Bitcoin, to his PayPal. It's not going to the president. It's going to him. It is going to him. So I want all of you, anyone that donated to this, to file an FBI cybercrime report for misrepresentation. So this is who is collecting your money. Now, let me show you how he did the scam. Because I've been following this because I knew they were going to pin it on our president, and that was the whole plan all along. And I'm going to show you this. So this is his website. Stop the Steal, March for Trump, this, Freedom Plaza. Here are all the great people that are going. But here's the thing, they're not organizing with Ali Alexander. Here's where they're really organizing, just so you see how frauds like this work. So people that are actually attached to the campaign are working on getting this march done. Here is the official site. And as you can see, this site is actually stolenelection.us. Let me type it out. Stolenelection.us, and I'll put it on the screen. So that is the official, grassroots movement, right? And as you can see, they have a hashtag, Stop the Steal. So this is from Kylie Jane Kremer, who works with the campaign. She's for Women for Trump. She's incredible. He's taken all her events and her hashtag and moved it to his own site. So he moved it to his own site, which he calls stopthesteal.us, and made it look official by taking the information from them and putting it on his own site. That's basically what he did. That is what he did. There is no doubt nothing. I mean, nobody can doubt that. You can see it yourself. Go to stopthesteal.us, click donate, and you're giving money to Ali Razak Akbar. I filed my cybercrime report, but here's what else he's been doing. So, as I told you, he is the blackmail king, right? And he blackmails people to do his bidding. So he will blackmail them by threatening them. So here's a threatening, one of many tweets threatening people that if they don't mention stopthesteal.us, they will be primaried, and they are deep state or us. Now, he has a lot, and when I say a lot of blackmail on a lot of people. This guy is a thief. He's a fraud, and I don't know why anyone that works with the Trump campaign or anything would be even close to that. Why would they even be close to that? So the question then lies as to what do we do? Well, I can show you what I did. And if you have donated, you can do the same. Let me show you what you can do. Let me see if I can open this. Perfect. Now I'm going to show you what I did. So thank you to a listener, a few listeners actually, that asked me, what is this and why is it being promoted by official Trump officials? And I looked at it. And as you can see, this is a description of what I've put in there, his name and his new name, and how they hijacked it and how he's blackmailing people. You should be able to see the screen now, how he's blackmailing people to mention his site. Now, if we further that, I will show you something that happened today. As if I knew, just only a few hours ago, an article went out starting to talk about this movement. And they, for some reason, attached it to another campaign and then pointed out that there's an official campaign and President Trump's team, hopefully because they saw. This is a Reuters article that went out this afternoon. I knew it was going to come out. I knew that was the plan because their plan is to do what they did with Bannon, frame it and make it look like the president, works with these grifters that are stealing your money and telling you how important they are when all they do is steal information from other people and everyone is scared of them. Why? Because they have blackmail. Why? Because they don't want you to see them drunk and maybe having sex with the same sex or with a bunch of people. It has nothing with kitty diddling. I've seen some of it. So, it's just embarrassing moments that nobody wants out there. And that's how he blackmails them. He did the same thing with Karl Rove and he discredited him and it helped Obama. I've said it from the beginning. This guy is an infiltrator and it's time we all see it because if we don't start calling him to the carpet, they will get away with everything. So here's the article that you see. It's from Reuters talking about Stop the Steal, how it has very little money. It goes to this, but you can see that his website says official election defense fund. Why would the president put official? Because people are giving it to the grifter instead. That's why. So the president's official site, okay, is the one that I'm going to show you right now. I had to tell you guys because I'm not going to let them pin it on the president. I'm not going to let them do that. Here we go. So this is the official site. As you can see, it says Official Election Defense Fund, and this is where you put it. And as usual, when people finish with their campaign or they're running for other causes within their campaign, whatever donations you have, and even when they're running for the campaign, it goes toward the campaign, and whatever's left over goes to whatever debt if the campaign has any. So this is the official site. This is the official site. The official site. This is not, Ali Akbar's site. This is the official president's site. And I'm putting the link in the chat box for you guys to see it. The official movements, which one they are that are going to the campaign. Not Stop the Steal US. That is a fake site and it is stealing your money. And you are paying them to have fun with your money. So this is the official site. And then this site that I'm going to post now into the chat is the site that the campaign is officially doing. This is the one that was copied by Ali Razak Akbar, who used their information and put out tweets like, I'm so happy to work with these people. And the thing is, no one's going to call them out because everyone's like, there's no time for division. Now is the time to call them out. This is where you call them to the carpet. Now, I filed my FBI crime report. If anyone has donated to this person pretending that he's working with these people, file it as well, because we are not going to let them say that our president was working with a felon and that people were cheated out of money, because none of that is going there. Let me show you where it's going. I can show you where it's going because, see, they parade it around. Here's where you're going to see it. This is where it's going. This is unacceptable, you guys. This should not be happening. You're smarter than that. People are smarter than that. They should read between the lines and understand when things are legitimate. Your president tells you. Your president did not promote this, but they did. This is what you're paying for Ali to get a nice hotel at the Trump Hotel, get paid with his friends. Oops, what happened? Oh dear. With his friend Owen from InfoWars, and you've just paid their ticket and their meals, which they're down having really nice meals now on you. That's exactly what you paid for. You didn't pay anything to your president. So I want you guys to be disconnected, right? Just saying. It's very important that we see it, because this is very, very important, because they are not part of the campaign. This was a fraud. Again, here is how it was done. It took the very grassroots movement that was created by actual people on stolenelections.us, right? And they took the money. They took all the information, like where they're going, what they're doing, hijacked the hashtag, created a website of the hashtag so that you can go to stopthesteal.us and pay them money, period. So you need to share this far and wide, because all you did was give money away to him, not to any of the grassroots movement. This is the grassroots movement. I'll put the website again into the description box and put it out. This is a legitimate grassroots movement site, not Ali Alexander's. He took all the information from them, their names, their guests, and put it on his site, promoting it as the organizer. And he is not the organizer. No one, the president did not tweet it or anything like that. The president simply has his site, which is under WinRed. Millie Weaver just tweeted it out. So spread the word. This is the only grassroots and the president's official site. So Ali Alexander's site, and I urge you to check it, right? So you go to stopthesteal.us, right? Let me put that on. So you put stopthesteal.us. Did I spell that correctly? Yes, I did. And let me take you to the site so you can see what it looks like, how he hijacked their website, the March for Trump site. He hijacked it so that he can take that money. It is disgusting. Here is his website. This is his website. I'm showing it to you again. This is his website, March for Trump. He hijacked that too, because there's a March for Trump site, and he's putting his hashtags. He's putting his RSVPs. He's putting all the guests that the other grassroots has booked, right, in here. And when you click donate, it takes you to his page. All you have to do is click donate. And some person donated and said, hey, is this not going to the Trump campaign? The response was, can't you read? It's a one-time donation to me. So he thought he covered his butt. But when you're advertising on your Twitter, and those of you that are not blocked by him, I urge you to go and get screenshots, how he says that he works with these people. So it's very important. This website busted. So please make sure to share. This was a breaking busted edition. God bless everyone. The president has everything under control. And this was a public service announcement, busted edition. I think I have to do a lot more of these. A lot more. God bless.